I guess it's about time to talk about this whole Steve Harvey Shirley Strawberry debacle. Shirley apologized to her boss and friend, I thought, on the air this week because of something she said in confidence to her husband on the jailhouse phone. Now, I think I think all of us have been, I guess you could say, guilty of somewhat pillow talk. I would call it. Sometimes you do talk about other couples and you say things to one another that you probably wouldn't want them to hear, and that's what she's been found guilty of. Unfortunately, her talks with her husband, who's in jail, that's a whole nother story. On the phone, she made statements. Shirley Strawberry, who was on the one of the castmates of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. She stated that I keep hearing reports say that she said that Steve was huffing and puffing going up the stairs, and that Marjorie looked at them as the help. But I hadn't heard that clip yet. I'll be honest, I haven't heard that. So I don't know if that was actually said verbatim or if people just alluded to it based on some of the context clues. But she did say that she was surprised that he let her come to the house and that Marjorie wasn't there and that she's looking good. She said Marjorie's looking good, and but she also did say that Steve was scared of Marjorie. But then that's stuff people say. So we're going to take a listen to what was said. Steve accepted her apology. He felt the way about her, alluding to his heaviness or being out of shape, perhaps. But the crazy thing is, this was said last. Well, I won't get there. Check it out and let me know what you think.
All right, Steve, I'm going to just start by saying that my estranged husband is in jail. He's been in jail for over a year since about the right after the 4th of July of 2022. And recently, some phone calls from last year between he and I were leaked. And on those calls, you hear me saying you were winded going up the stairs at your home. And Marjorie looks at us as the help. And right here and now, I want to apologize to you and Marjorie for what I said. As much as I wish I could, I can't take it back. I can't. I said it, and I want to apologize. It was definitely um, not me trying to add to what you and Marjorie already have going on in your lives right now. Tapes were released. It does seem like everyone is coming for you, I should say, at this time, including me. But in reality, the tapes have nothing to do with what you and Marjorie have going on. It was just me running my mouth in a private conversation, or what I thought was a private conversation. And again, I apologize. I feel terrible. I make no excuses. I said what I said, and there's no denying it. There's no taking it back. Associated with my mess. So I had to call you. I had to tell you it was a hard call for me to make. But I called you. And I want to clear something up, Steve. You did not introduce me to him. I met him through a friend. I should say an ex-friend now. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. I had to tell you he was in jail. It was going to come out. I didn't want you to hear it from anyone else. I wanted you to hear it from me because I knew once the police and everyone, got involved, and they were already involved, and they found out who his wife was and who she worked with and all of that, and that's you, Steve Harvey, it would become, a real big story because it's your name. And like I told you, Steve, when I called you, I didn't want to call you. I mean, I felt so stupid, and, I felt betrayed, humiliated, it was just terrible. I mean, I kept saying to myself, how is this my life? Police and jail and all of this. It was just something that I didn't, I'd never experienced anything like this. The police came, they took my car. I was at the salon getting my hair done. They rolled up, took my car. I had to have my stylist take me home. I had to move in with friends. I lost my house. I lost everything. Oh, and I have to tell you this too. Um, like on the day, July 4th, we were having dinner with friends and we were going to watch the fireworks after that. And so the fireworks didn't happen, canceled. And when I look back, I see now that that was kind of a metaphor.
Okay, so what'd you think? Wasn't that bad, right? But she was begging for her job. I tell you that she was pleading with Steve because she's in a situation where she's pretty much losing everything and supposedly living with friends because of some malfeasance of her husband, a guy she's been with for 8 years, and Steve, who's been seems like they've been friends for about 20 years. Um, I think he handled it very well as far as forgiving her and just leaving it be. I mean, people do that, and I don't think he necessarily liked the fact that she kept saying what Steve and Marjorie are going through, because there's a lot that they're going through. But I'm just be honest. To me, in my opinion, it comes with the territory. If I can be a $400 million, if I can have a $400 million net worth, and that big old $15 million house that Steve Harvey lives in, that Tyler Perry used to own, you can say whatever the hell you want about me. I wouldn't give a damn. But Steve chose to finally speak out in defense of his wife Marjorie because there's a lot that's been said about her. A whole lot. A whole lot. A lot. But what Shirley said was in October of 2022. So it's interesting that something over just about a year ago is rehashed or brought to light now, while a whole lot of other issues are going on. Crazy stuff is being going on with her husband and her, and with Steve and Marjorie, in related to rumors and some things that may perhaps be true. I can't say either way, but I am curious of your thoughts. What do you think about this? Who's in the wrong? Should Shirley Strawberry have apologized? Should she be chastised for what she said about her friend and boss? I'm curious. Anyway, I'm Lamb. This is Lamb Levity. Peace out.